Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to the shop here. What I'm going to do, you can see how I got it jigged up right there. I'm going to weld this piece in here. Uh, I know part two. This is part three. Part two is still stuck in the computer, but I'm going to try it this way. Maybe I can get something out for you. I know the audio is going to be kind of bad, but here we go. Let's try to get some metal hot. All right. Fire the machine up. Looks like we're ready to go. Make sure I'm still on. Oh, she rose a little bit. That's why I do tacks. Quick up like that, she comes right off. That's where she needs to be, right there. Over. Right there. Check it out one more time. Yep, I'm good and level there. I'm good and level there. Plenty of clearance there for my fuel line. So let's burn her in. There we go. Fire, fire. Right here on this piece, this is a lighter material here. This is thicker. So I'm concentrating my heat on this piece and then bringing it down. Welding is all about heat management. And as I'm burning that in, I'm watching the material. Uh, it the electricity will kind of burn the metal away. It'll kind of like it's melting the material away. As it's doing that, I know it's penetrating in, and that's the strength of the weld. And you notice as I'm doing it, I'm curling this like this as I'm going. What I'm doing with that wire there is I'm pushing it'll make a puddle, and I'm pushing that puddle around. I'm hoping I get this on camera because I can't see what I'm doing. Anyway, now I'll get under here and doing, well, it's kind of an overhead up in here. And back here on this side, I'll roll another one. What this is doing here is as that engine comes up in the shock, this bridges across here and stops all of that, so that can't go anywhere. Also, it's triangulated this way to stop any force from this way and this way. What my dad taught me about fabrication and all of that, there's nothing stronger than a triangle. So you always look for triangles. 90-degree angles are easy to snap and break. So you always want those angles. Okay, so I'm going to get in there and burn that one in there now. You might get the back of my head on this one. Boy, that's tight. I gotta go underneath. That's just too tight in there to get a good roll on it. You hear it flutter in there? That's a mistake. And I'll bring my ground closer. When I move the ground back over here, it's fighting for the ground that far. So I need a better ground. That was a good example of there. Well, honestly, I should have stopped right there and readjusted. I was pushing it. But let's try it. Well, that's too close. This is when that magnetic one will come in real handy. Also, you see how this comes in on this side? You always get a better ground if this part of your alligator, this side, is on the bare metal. I don't want that because that goes through the bushings. I don't want none of that. So, one of these days I got to get that. That might be close enough. I know. Let's come around this way. Like that. Now I'll try it. Getting down in these tight spots is fun. Okay, see how it's burning now? Now I got a good weld there. That's a good example of what a bad ground will sound like. You hear that flutter, 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 flutter. It's too far away. Always try to get your ground as close to the material, the spot you're welding as you possibly can. That looks pretty good. Now I got to go around the other side. Yeah, here at Barrel's Garage, I ain't afraid to show my mistakes because there's no such thing as a mistake. They're just learning opportunities. And if I can make the mistakes for you, well, maybe you'll be better at this than I am because I'm getting too goddamn old to do this. Oh boy. Oh, it's a board. Here I go fighting the steering box again. This one's going to be fun. You got to be a little bit of a contortionist to be a welder. Now this one, I'm not going to do a heavy burn because I got a good burn on this side. All I'm going to do on this side is just kind of give it some about yay long. Right up here, and then I'll bring another one in there. Like I said, about yay long is all. You hear that flutter in there? That's contamination. I still got a little paint on that side right there. I didn't quite get it all off. As I'm pushing it into that, I can tell by the sound that that's what it is. So I'll concentrate my bubble down inside of there to get that paint to burn away, and then I know I'm penetrating. Also, at the same time, I'm looking up here on the top. As I'm kind of welding in there, I can see a glow starting up here. That tells me I've got penetration in there, and that'll be strong. Now I'm going to try to get another one right in here, but boy, this is tight. Woo! Oh, that's another one, boys. There we go. Now that'll be a nice, strong, good weld there. Again, I concentrated my burn on this side. So this side right here is just kind of along for the ride and keeps it from ticking this way and walking this. You know how metal is, you bend it back and forth, it breaks. So that's all this one's on here do. It just stops that. And then I connected it here heavy and up on top. You see, I burnt that real heavy. So that'll keep it all like that. So that'll do that up. Now I'll get over here on the other side. When I set the torch down, I always try to put it like that. So I hope you got some out of that. I'm going to close it for this one because, like I said, I can't edit on this phone, and maybe show you on the other side too. Meantime, get out there and keep that metal hot. Oh yeah, try these with the touch screen. That don't work either.